Hello and welcome to Sandwich News Center at 11. I'm your reporter, Ian Kuza. We're going to have a few interesting stories for you. First, a coupon segment with one of your fellow students, Jacob Swenson. Then to the weather. And finally, some travel segments and a cooking show with your favorite person, Terry. Hello, and I'm Ian Kuza, and here we have our exclusive interview with Jacob Swenson, student couponer. Now, Jacob, could you tell us when you started couponing?
I started couponing almost 4 years ago. I started in July of 2012, so it's been an awesome 4 years clipping those coupons, saving me money.
Nice. Why did you exactly decide to do this?
Well, I was watching Extreme Couponing and I got a bit inspired and I figured, why can't I do this? I saw all these 40-year-old moms on there and I figured, I want to be a 40-year-old mom. I'm just kidding, but I saw it and I was like, this is cool, I want to get free stuff. So I just hopped online, I researched, and I started couponing.
Great. So, do you think you could turn this into a future career?
I guess I could. There are a lot of blogs and websites out there. Also YouTube channels as well. People are on the news, just tell you how to save money and stuff. And I guess I could. There people sell coupons. You can be a personal shopper for people. So I guess I could.
All right. Can you tell us about one of your greatest hauls or the most stuff that you've gotten?
Okay, so let me try to think about this. About maybe a year or two ago, I remember I was shopping the whole day. I was with my grandmother. We went on a 6-hour fun shopping excursion. We got about $1,000 worth of stuff for $20. That was really fun. I go to CVS a lot pretty regularly, and I can get probably about $400 worth of stuff for under $1 usually. So that's really awesome.
You must feel really accomplished with this.
I do. It's I hate to say it, it's kind of my drug. It's kind of my thing. I like to go in there, go shopping, get my shopping cart, get all my stuff, pay nothing out of pocket, run out of there, and it's a high. It's great.
Kind of like the heroin problem on the Cape.
Pretty much.
Well, this has been a great time with you. Unfortunately, we have to get along with that show, but it's been great. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Great.
With your weather. Today is 64 degrees and partly cloudy with a mild wind. It would be a good day to spend outside. It'd obviously be a waste if you didn't. You could play a game of soccer, baseball, or walk around. Anything outside would just be really pleasant today. Thank you.
Hi, and welcome to Terry's Travel segment. Today we're talking about airport travel, but first we're going to be talking about our spring break hotspot. Today for our spring break hotspot, we have Myrtle Beach. At Myrtle Beach, there's many events playing, such as 3 Doors Down, Jay Boog, Saving Abel, and Rick Monroe. After I'm telling you about the events, now we're going to go look at the best hotels. Some of the best and cheap hotels at Myrtle Beach are Marina Inn and Grande Dunes, the Breakers Resort, and Ocean Reef Resort. I've heard very good reviews about these hotels. Next, breaking news. 3 people were killed after a small plane took off at Myrtle Beach and crashed Tuesday afternoon in Syosset, New York. The single-engine Beech BE-35 monoplane left Grand Strapid Airport in North Myrtle Beach, designed for Plainville, Connecticut. This plane crashed, and that's not good, so I advise you hold off going to Myrtle Beach for at least a week or so. Next, we're going to be talking about our travel tips. Travel tip 1. Take an Uber to the airport, so if there's no parking spaces, you won't have to do something with your car. Next, your car won't get stolen, and you don't want your car to get stolen. Travel tip 2. Make sure you get first class if you can. First class is the best because you get all the amenities as well as access to the lounge, which has many luxuries. Tip 3. Always make sure that you have gum with you. When the plane takes off, your ears may pop. So here's the last tip. Make sure you always have a carry-on bag and make sure that it's always right next to your side just in case somebody tries to reach their hand in and take all of your special stuff. Now have a good day, and that's it for Terry's Travel Blog. Hi, and welcome to my cooking show. I'm Nico, and I live in New York, and I was very happy to come down here and do this cooking segment. Today we're going to be making cookies from one of online's delicious recipes. First, we're going to take some salt and pour it in our bowl. Next, we're going to crack an egg. Look at this delicious egg. Okay, now we need 13 tablespoons of flour. Ooh, yummy. 1, 2, 3, 12, 13. Ooh, yummy. These are already starting to smell good. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in our delicious chocolate morsels, which are short for mini chocolate chips. And see, this recipe is delicious because it's healthy and nutritious. This recipe comes from Martha Stewart, and I just added about a tablespoon of vanilla, and now we're just gonna mix it all up into a delicious round of cookies, batch of cookies. So, like I was saying, this recipe is delicious because it's very nutritious, and these cookies are helping children in Africa survive from the card war because since they're so easy to make and such less ingredients and you're using every part of the egg, people in Africa, they're helping them survive. So that's why these cookies are the best to make. So now we're just going to take a look at our delicious cookies. And now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna mix them for about 5 minutes or so. So I'll be back with you once I'm done. Okay, so I've been mixing for about 5 minutes and our cookie dough has turned about this and it looks really good. So I have the cookie molds, you don't need these. These are gonna make like an egg-shaped cookie pretty much. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take a good spoonful of our cookie, maybe like 2 tablespoons, a tablespoon and a half, and spoon it into our pan, or our molds, or our tray, or our sheet tray. So they actually look really good. And these cookies don't need to be sprayed because since we add in the shell, that acts as a non-sprayer. That's why they're good for kids in Africa. So I say we just add in the rest of our cookie just to make huge cookies. And we're gonna stick it at the oven at 525 degrees. And I'll be back once they come out. Okay, our cookies just came out of the oven. And look how delicious they look. That are quite tasty. So now what we're going to do is we're going to arrange our cookies on a platter and make them really nice. Let me just get a little more. Thank you for coming to my show. And I'll see you next time. Next time we're making a cake. Thank you. We'll see you next time.
This has been Sandwich News at 11, and I'm your reporter, Ian Kuza, signing off.